What's up? BigHerc916. Positivity, motivation, never settle for average. You know how we do it over here. I want to share something with you guys that a viewer shared with me on IG. Check it out.
77% of US 17 to 24-year-olds could not join the military. The American Department of Defense recently did an analysis of 17 to 24-year-olds and found that 77% were unqualified to serve in the military due mostly to obesity, drug abuse, physical health, or mental health. Almost half were disqualified for more than one of those reasons.
We're going to lose to everybody if this trend continues. We can't win wars with the bodies that we have. Right? When you look at society at large right now, they are just that. They are very large. They're obese. They're gelatinous blobs of broken minds. They don't know if they're a boy or a girl. They definitely have never jumped out of a tree before. So when they go to airborne school and they land on a static line jump and they break both their legs, it's because they've never done it before. You know, you and I grew up chasing kids and like smacking each other with sticks, you know, and this generation hasn't done that. So they're just weaker in every form of the word. I know every generation says this, but right now, statistically, we've never had a data point to show like that it has ever been this bad. So now I know like the World War II guys were like, those Vietnam guys are a bunch of pussies, you know, and the Vietnam guys are like, oh man, those GWOT guys are a bunch of pussies. And the GWOT guys are like, man, all these millennials and Gen Zs are a bunch of like, but they really are. You know, like,
Video. What is your opinion of the current state of America, and how do you feel we can win going forward? I'm not trying to knock all of our young people, but clearly there's some work that needs to be done, and the numbers don't lie. You know, they promote a lot of things right now that serve an agenda. If you're overweight, if you have any type of mental health, there's pills for everything, and pills mean profits, and it means a long-term customer. If you're questioning who you are, as far as, you know, what you define yourself as, and they got a pill for that too. And, you know, when I grew up during the late 70s, early 80s, you know, we played outside a lot. There was a lot of rough housing, skateboarding, BMXing, kung fu. We used to regularly, you know, play WrestleMania, you know, slam each other in outside and jump off of different things and try to, you know, fly with the flying elbows and, you know, jumping off of trees. There was all kind of crazy stuff we did as kids. And, you know, you got hurt, but it built your character. You know, there were bullies. There were, you know, kids that, you know, bullied other kids. There was tackle football in the street on the cement. There was a lot of things that you did that challenged you, but there wasn't none of this indoctrination bullshit. And because of social media, you know, they can project different images and stereotypes which people tend to think become normalized and gravitate to, and it's a way of programming. It's a way of programming young people for certain behavior patterns. You know, when I was growing up, you know, maybe there was one kid who was a little bit chubby, but that kid, he could ball, he could fight, he could run fast, he had a lot of talents. He could break dance. I mean, there wasn't a whole lot of kids that were overweight, and I didn't know that many kids that had any type of mental health issues. I didn't never see, you know, people, if you were hyperactive or, you couldn't study in class, and they put you in these programs after school. You did all this other stuff, but everybody was active. There was none of this, oh man, you need to get on this medication, you don't know who you are, so you need to take this. And there was none of that, man. I remember there were a couple tomboys, girls who hung out with boys, and they played basketball, and they were good at soccer, they were good at kickball. Girls even had dirt bikes, but they were cool being girls. There was nothing wrong with that. They were cool being girls. I even knew a girl who was a bully. She used to bully dudes. There was a girl, she was tough. I mean, she would, a lot of dudes would want to mess with her. She could chunk them. She was a tough little girl when I lived in Texas, man. And, you learn about these things, but it wasn't something that you cried and complained about. It just made you stronger. Like, you would never go home and tell your mom you got bullied by a female, at school, or you got punked by a female. You just, you tried to make friends with her, or, let her know that you weren't the one. But man, shoot, man, second grade, third grade, fourth grade, man, shoot, that was a regular thing. Living on a military base, you never told on nobody. You never told. You didn't want nobody's dad coming over and throwing rank, coming over to talk to your parents, and you looking like a little simp, and this guy's dad in the Navy, or this guy's dad in the Marines or Coast Guard, or, yeah, man, there was none of that, man. And then even growing up in my neighborhood, a lot of Army dads, a lot of Air Force dads, man, wasn't nobody telling on each other, man. If you're the bully, man, you handled it. And a lot of times it would be like almost like a sanctioned event. You go somewhere to a park, and the older kids would let you guys get it on, boxing gloves and all. Afterwards, you shake hands. But it wasn't none of this weenie shit. Wasn't nobody running around overweight. Wasn't nobody getting, overly, just bullied every day or something. Nah, man, you squash that and you keep it pushing. But you earned yours, and you learned how to stand up for yourself. Like I said, we played outside all day, and even, we had Kung Fu theater Saturdays. We'd watch Kung Fu theater, then we'd go out and kick the shit out of each other, man. I mean, flying kicks, the scorpion, the snake, the toad, the lizard. We were doing all type of crazy karate moves on each other. Then we do WrestleMania on each other, jumping off, Jimmy Snuka jumping off the top of the bunk bed, trying to hit somebody upside the head. Man, we were doing stuff, and you'd hear people bumping and fumbling, and moms come running in the room. What's going on back here? Everybody play it off. Head hurting. You just got knocked upside the head. But that was what you did. Nowadays, these kids, man, crying, anxiety. Oh, man, little Timmy, he's nervous. What are you nervous about, man? You're a child. And then it's like, what are you grooming these kids for? What are you showing these kids all this bullshit? Be a kid. At home, I thought I was Aquaman. I'd be in the bathtub and then put on my underoos and thought I was Aquaman. Then I thought I was Spider-Man. Then I thought I was Captain America. Then I thought I was Batman. And I'd make boomerangs and stuff and throw them at people. That's what we did. Put a flashlight on your bike. You thought you were running around like you were some type of crusader. But, wasn't none of this other weird shit. You wasn't trying to do no weird shit. Parents weren't putting up with the weird shit. The parents now, I don't even know what they're doing. The parents are really to blame for the patheticness, because they're not parenting. Oh, I don't want to be offensive. I don't want to hurt their feelings. Oh, turn the cheek. Man, shit. I don't have any children, so firsthand I can't speak, but man, shit, man. Some of the stuff, man, and it's not everybody, because they put that out there to make us think it's everybody. I know it's not everybody. We know it's not everybody. You go some places and none of this shit is going down, but they control the social media, so they put it out there to make you think all the kids are on the bullshit, and every school allows the bullshit. Why is it even in the schools? Why aren't we focused more on academics? I had the GATE program going up, the Gifted and Talented Education. They got rid of the GATE program. They said math is racist. Can you believe that shit? Certain English tests are racist. Man, shit, I'd have slapped the shit out of those people in those administrations. Line them up, let's slap the shit out of them. Ain't nothing racist about the gifted and talented, about kids who want to excel and do better. That's what life's about. Not everybody's gonna perform the same. That's the bottom line. Little Todd in the back right here might not be as smart as Roger. Renee might not be as smart as Susie. That's life. You better pull your pants up and realize that. That's life. You know, and to think that you want to dumb somebody down so that the next person can feel more important, man, look, you don't get a trophy. You don't get a gold medal. You don't get a medal at all. You don't even get a ribbon because your project, your art project didn't make it. You didn't cross the line in first, second, or third. Your team didn't win. That's life. Get back to some basics, man. America wasn't based on losers. The people who came over here and who stood up, they weren't like, oh man, you know, well, if we don't make it, we can go back to England. We can make up for it. No, if we lose this Declaration of Independence, man, we are gonna get guillotined. They're gonna cut our heads off. They're gonna hang us. They're gonna gut us. We are not going back to anything cool. Either we make it over here or we're dead. America better wake up, man. You tell me how you feel going forward. America can win. And happy to hear the comments and share the channel. And if you're interested in any merch, go to BigHerc916.com. The popos are coming. I gotta hurry up and wash my ass. Go to BigHerc916.com, pick you up a bar of soap, and wash your ass, or else you're gonna be under arrest too. Oh shit. What's up? BigHerc916 with Fresh Out Ministries. We're doing a new program where we're doing a takeover of a mom pop cafe or restaurant, and we're doing a pay it forward. So we're gonna offer free meals at this particular restaurant or cafe, mom pop, for a certain amount of time, and we are asking that you make a donation to pay it forward so that we can continue doing this program for other mom pop restaurants and cafes, because we know that it's hard times out here. You have a lot of people that talk the talk, but they don't walk the walk. And so we're actually walking the walk. We've been doing it for over 11 years on social media. We've been getting shadow banned. We've been getting demonetized. So we want to give back, and this is our way of giving back to helping everybody through these trying times with this economy. You know, a lot of churches, they got $100 billion, and you don't see them out here helping the people who are in times of need, but they're still taking in the form of donations. But how's it helping the community? We want to build a community sense where we help each other, we can all overcome. You can't sit around waiting for somebody to save you. You got to save yourself. And this is the way you do it. So by us being able to do these takeovers with Fresh Out Ministries, with the mom pop restaurants and cafes, we want to be able to film, talk to you guys, get your feedback on what's going on right now in society. Hopefully you guys find it in your heart to donate. This donation, which is a pay it forward, will allow us to do other mom pops around the country eventually. But right now we're going to be in Southern California and Los Angeles, Orange County. So hey, reach out to your local businesses there. And if you are out of town in another area and you would like us to come there, if you provide the necessary means, we will come there also and do the same pay it forward. But right now, hey, if you're in locally in Los Angeles, Orange County, hit us up, freshoutseries@gmail.com. You can also make a donation on our link tree on our Instagram at Fresh Out Series. Store and pick you up a sticker for your car, or a patch, or a sticker for your laptop, or maybe a beanie, or read one of the many books that Big Herc 916 has authored. You know how we do it.